What's up, everyone? It's Elysian Castaic again. We're back with a new game. Today we are playing Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. It's one of my favorite games, one of my favorite strategy games, we'll put it that way. I've got quite a few games that are my favorites, but yeah, today we're going to be playing Warcraft 3. Very beautiful game for its time. I can't remember quite when it came out, but it was a while ago. They brought this out before they brought out World of Warcraft. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right in. We're going to go single player. I already got a profile set up. We're going to go into the campaign. We might as well go into the tutorial levels just so all of you people who haven't seen this game before can learn how to play it. So, Prologue campaign. We're going to go ahead and skip the cinematics because they don't usually work on my system. So let's just go ahead and Chapter 1, Chasing Visions. And we've got to wait for it to load up. Here we go. Here's the loading screen. Very beautiful maps that they have in here. A lot of the artwork is amazing. I love it. The models themselves are pretty good. The game came with a lot of customizability too. You can actually make your own maps and import your own models, so on and so forth, your own sounds, spells. You can do all kinds of stuff. I even made a campaign once before my other computer crashed. But here we go. Press any key to continue. Chapter 1, Chasing Visions. Somewhere in the Arathi Highlands, Thrall, the young war chief of the Orcish horde, wakes from his troubling dream. And what they're talking about there is in the cinematic, Thrall had a dream of a demonic invasion. So why don't we see what happens after that? There's Thrall on his wolf.
What kind of nightmare was that?
And that bird is actually the prophet.
It was not a nightmare, young war chief, but a vision. Follow me, and I will reveal what your future holds. I don't know what this is all about, but I'll play along.
Now, this game is a real-time strategy game. I don't remember a lot of the strategies for some of the levels, so some of the videos will end up being shorter, some of them will be longer.
Skillfully done.
But otherwise, we're just going to keep on going here.
In order to reach the next banner,
This is just to learn how to play. You can listen to the guy if you want, but I already know what I'm doing, so we're just going to keep on going.
black area represents terrain.
Now, some of the levels in this are very long. I'm not going to joke with you guys. They can take up to an hour or more. But I'm going to try and do them as fast as I can for you guys. But probably not going to be able to do that. Some of the videos, I'm going to try and keep all of my videos at 20 minutes long.
We are yours to command, war chief.
If the videos go longer than that, then, or if the levels go longer than that, then we'll just cut them up into parts. We'll do them bit by bit. Here's our first enemy. It's a gnoll. Gnolls are like walking hyenas, or two-legged hyenas, or something like that.
Click on the knoll.
Not much of a threat. He goes down pretty quick.
But the Knowles camp lies just ahead.
Yeah, we know Thrall. He's just a
Perform an
scout.
aggressive attack move into the enemy encampment. To do this, select all of your troops. Click the attack.
Now, what I did just there is I just hit the A button and I clicked on the ground in the middle. That way they'll just go in and attack, and I won't have to individually click on all the enemies. Looks like Thrall just leveled up. We're going to go ahead and get him a new skill. Chain Lightning, very powerful skill. It's one of the strongest skills in the game. The Farseer hero, which is what Thrall is one of the best ones that I've ever found. I love playing as the Horde.
Yes.
I'm coming down here into the water,
Discovered a group of Murloc raiders in the nearby river.
and here's some Murlocs. Let's go ahead and use Chain Lightning on them.
Lightning spell. To have Thrall use as a new ability,
And then we're going to go ahead and tell our warriors to attack.
the Murlocs.
Murlocs also level 1, not much of a threat. Hey, we got a potion.
Treasure when they are defeated.
That you only have a limited amount of space for your inventory.
Useful potion of mana.
That's one of the only downsides. There are ways to extend it, but it involves a lot of knowledge and coding and so on and so forth.
Mana can be used to replenish a hero's mana. The magic energies that allow the
Go ahead and save our magic here. We're just going to go ahead and fight. We got one of our guys doing a little bit badly on health, but that's okay. We can keep going. I don't think we get any more troops in this, but you don't really need them. It's just the very first level.
The wolf howl signifies that night has begun.
And it's now nighttime, so our vision is actually a lot more limited. As you can see, our fog of war, which is what this grayish area is called, has shrunk in on us a bit. This is the shroud, the black area, and it goes away as you move through the world, but behind you, the fog of war comes in. If there's no troops or buildings in that area, then you're not going to be able to see anything. So it's always a good idea to keep scouts going around. Level 3, let's go ahead and take them on. I don't see why not. He's actually not that much of a threat. Thrall says that we would have a fierce battle on our hands if the beast weren't sleeping. Well, I'm not joking, he's not that much of a threat. I think I actually missed something back here. Let's go take a look. There's a couple of secrets that you could find in every level. They help you out. Not too impressive, really, but some of the ones in this level can help you with other levels. Potion of healing. Potions can only be used by heroes. They can't be used by your individual troops. My grunts are looking fairly okay so far. Not taking too much damage, which is pretty good. Now, somewhere in this area, I do believe we have to go right up here, but in this area over here is a bunch of golems. They're going to beat the crap out of those guys. Let's over here, down into here. Magic does not work on them, so you have to just fight them. Luckily, Thrall's main attack, even though it is like a thunderbolt, is not classified as magic, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Too much. Over here, one more. So these guys are all level 3. Just keep an eye on your guys' health and you should be fine. Ring of Protection is a really good item. Let's get that for Thrall. It increases the armor of hero by 1/1/1, which means that you take, it's basically like damage reduction. You take 1 less point of damage for each hit. I do believe there's one more golem up here. I don't think that we're going to level up. I think Thrall is actually at the max level allowed for this mission. But we're going to kill him anyway. I like being thorough. Now we can come back up over here. Now if you look on the mini-map, we're already pretty close to the next marker, and I do believe that is the last one. We can actually see it right here. Yeah, there's the prophet again. And if you click on a player's face, you'll just jump right back to him. Nifty little trick that I've learned when trying to scout out certain areas. Now if we go over here, we'll find some trolls.
For honor, forest trolls. I still can't believe they were ever a part of the Horde.
These guys, that's level 3, that's level 4. He's actually very dangerous, and it looks like he's about to kill one of our guys. So yep, we lost someone. Oh well, that's okay. Like I said, it's not too important that we have stuff like that. Ooh, a manual of health. That'll increase Thrall's maximum health by 50 points.
That treasure chest held a magic tome that could be used.
That wasn't a treasure chest. Ignore the narrator, it was just a book. And yeah, they can only be used one time, so if you have multiple heroes in your party, like in the human campaign, you can control a warrior and a mage. You would want to use a tome of intellect on the mage and a tome of strength on the warrior. And here we go, we've beaten the first level, guys. Very easy, huh? Very easy. Now, we're not even at 10 minutes yet, so we're going to keep on going. I'm going to start the next level, but if it takes more than 10 minutes in the next level, we're going to cut that one and we'll continue on next week.
It was you I saw.
I'm going to go ahead and keep quiet a little bit while you guys can listen to this.
How do you know me?
I know many things, young Lord Chief, about you and your people. My identity at this time is unimportant. What is important is that you rally your people and leave these shores immediately.
Leave? What's this all about, human?
Human? I left my humanity behind long ago. I am something different now. Know that I have seen the future, hell, the great burning shadow that is coming to consume this world. You sense it as well, don't you?
Very ominous.
The demons are returning.
Yes, and only by leading your people across the sea to the distant lands of Kalimdor will you have a chance to stand against them.
But how can we...
I will answer all of your questions in time, young war chief. For now, rally your warriors and prepare to leave this land. We will speak again.
Alright guys, that pretty much sets the stage for this whole entire little intro campaign. There's only one more level left in this beginning section, and we get to revisit the Horde later on. Victory! We're going to continue. These are our stats. I've never really understood the scoring system in this game, so I'm not going to try and go through it with you. Let's hit OK. We'll continue on. Next level, Chapter 2, Departures. 3 days later, near the Lordaeron coast. Not entirely sure how they classify that as the Lordaeron coast. If you look at the map at the top left, they went inland a bit. Although I think in this level you actually go through that forest there on the left and go towards the Alliance naval base that you can see there. Okay, another little cinematic I'll keep quiet for.
Prophet has yet to show himself. I hope I'm not making a huge mistake.
Look at those waterfalls. For such a low quality game, those waterfalls are beautiful.
Take them some time to reach us. Then we must prepare this camp immediately. I want my warriors to have food and proper lodgings when they arrive. Yes, War Chief.
Thrall is such a good war chief. He looks after his people before himself.
He and the Warsong clan were supposed to have been here by now. No, War Chief. We haven't heard from Hellscream in some time. Damn it, Grime. Where the hell are you?
Now we learn about base construction. This is our town hall. It's called the Great Hall for the Horde. This is our Altar of Storms. If your hero dies, he gets resurrected here. And this is an orc burrow. Burrows allow you to increase your food cap, which is essentially how many troops that you can have. This is our worker, the peon. We're going to go ahead and start building. Well, I think we'll skip the building for right now. The narrator wants us to collect some materials, so we're going to go ahead and do that first.
Here are a few additional peons. To increase the rate of gold collection, order them to harvest.
You can see by starting to collect gold, you'll get a few more peons for free. You don't have to buy them at all.
Currently possess is displayed in the upper right portion of your screen. As peons
It's how much gold that we have right here, how much wood. Start off with a couple of decent resources. Not impressive, but it's enough. And this is our food cap.
your gold income is steady. You will want to produce additional peons to construct the rest of your base.
We're going to go ahead and train one more peon because we're going to need to get a war mill.
When your great hall is selected, you can see a progress indicator on the bottom middle
I really don't like fighting with the narrator for your guys' attention, but I'll do what I can. I go a little bit faster than he does.
Ready to work. Yes.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build our war mill.
support a larger population. Additional orc burrows will have
He's talking about building burrows. I like building the war mill first just because it allows you to start getting wood. Oop, I'm jumping around here a little bit. Sorry about that.
Select one of your peons. To increase the rate at which you collect lumber, train additional peons.
With the next peon that I make, I'm going to start building the orc burrows.
Something need doing.
Now click on the build structure button.
Build orc burrow. We're going to build it right here.
Be happy to.
There are sometimes areas where you can't build, like you can't build on this rock. I think you can build on the grass here. I'm pretty sure of that.
More lumber from the nearby forests. To harvest lumber, select a peon and right-click on a nearby tree.
Yes, I already know that. We will get to that in a few minutes, Mr. Narrator. As soon as this burrow is done, I'm going to send him off to start collecting wood so the narrator leaves us alone. The lumber mill will probably finish first, so that peon will automatically start gaining wood. I'll probably build one more orc burrow before we continue on, because we're going to need to build another peon. Sorry. We're going to need to train another peon so that we can build a barracks. We're going to put that right here. Okay, as you see, the peon is now cutting down
mill
trees,
contain various upgrades that can be
but
researched to improve your troops.
I always found this part
Certain
funny,
upgrades are available.
that Peon is using an axe to cut down
Your
lumber.
peon has been assigned to
Now,
gather
as you can
lumber.
see in the war mill, you get
Automatically
upgrades.
travel back and forth between
We
the
don't
forest
have
and
enough
closest
lumber
stronghold.
right now to get any kind of an upgrade, so we're just going to go ahead and leave that for right now. We're going to train another peon now, because we're going to build a
Upgrades
barracks
are
right here.
buttons in the War Mill's command card. To research an upgrade, left
See,
click on the
our
one you want to purchase.
goals, we have to build a barracks and train 5 grunts. That's the first quest that you have to do. Ready to work. Okay, so click the peon, click the build option, click build barracks. Oh, I need wood. Okay. Well, then we'll just go ahead and send that newly trained peon up to do that. And when this guy is done, which he's almost done, we will then use him to build the barracks. We're going to have to wait a little bit to get more wood. But until then, we're just going to pull him over here. We only need them to deliver 2 more bits of wood, so we're almost there. Okay, 1 more bit of wood. These guys just continuously go back and forth, collecting gold. Sometimes you have to worry about how much gold is in these mines. Like right here, we have 28,000 gold remaining. Some missions, you'll actually drain that very fast because you need lots of troops. Okay, we now have enough wood. We're going to go ahead and build the barracks. We'll move Thrall down over here real quick. What we're going to end up doing is once we build some grunts, we're going to come down over here and protect those towers because we are going to be invaded fairly soon. I think as soon as we complete the first main quests, first objectives of the main quest, then we're going to be attacked. So we want to be prepared. Now we can have 40 people, it seems. We're going to have to double check that. I think grunts take up 2 of your food points. So we might actually be limited in what we can build, but that's okay. The amount of grunts that we're going to train is actually going to be more than enough for what we need to do in this mission. Come on, little peons. Run, run, run. Work, work, work. You guys work too. Let's see if we can get an upgrade real quick. We can upgrade the steel weapons. We can't quite upgrade to steel armor just yet, but we've got our barracks now. And look at that, we can train grunts. The grunts actually cost 3 food, but we're going to train as many as we can, which is only 4.
Continue producing grunts.
That's okay.
Reach your quest requirements.
And as you can see, we've got a new counter up here showing how many grunts we've trained. Let's go ahead and take this peon. We're not going to need him anymore. Let's go ahead and send him off to get some more wood, because we're going to need a lot of wood. It looks like we can get the next upgrade now, so we're going to go ahead and put that into production. And as you can see, upgrades take time. They take a little time. That's okay. We're not in any big hurry. Here's a grunt. You remember these guys from the first level. Just your basic foot soldier. Now we've got 350 gold now. I think that's enough to train another grunt, but I'm going to save the gold until we have enough to make 2 grunts, which we're actually kind of close to. We need like 470 gold, so that won't take too long. 480, 490. Okay, there we go. 2 more. I'm going to keep on training grunts until it gives me a little cinematic cut. Let's go ahead and send these guys down, though.
I am the war chief.
Go down there. Now, one of the cool things that you can do is you can set it so that the troops automatically move, which we're going to do like that. What you do is you select the building, right-click on the ground, and a little flag pops up. Now, whenever a trained unit is finished, you'll automatically start going over there. If we get enough, we're going to do 1 more grunt before the cinematic, which I don't think we're going to get. I think this next grunt... Oh no, it looks like we might be able to. Which is nice. Now, we're getting close to our time limit here. We may end up having to cut and save it, continue on next week, but we'll get at least as far as the cinematic and stopping the invasion. That way we don't have to worry about any of that. Let's pop back over to the barracks. And add 1 more grunt to the queue, and I think that's going to do it for that. Let's check on our upgrades. Looks like our upgrades are done, which is really good. Our guys actually do more damage, and they can take they take less damage now, which is good. Okay, we got one more grunt to make before the cinematic. Let's go ahead and jump down here real quick. These watchtowers are actually like guard towers. They protect your bases, they fire at the enemies, and they provide you a bit more viewing space, so that's pretty good. Okay, main quest completed. Establish a base. Here's the cinematic, and look at who is attacking us. It's the humans!
You orcs are in violation of the Alliance Internment Act. We've already captured one of your leaders. If you surrender now, we'll spare your lives.
We don't surrender.
War Chief, they say they've captured one of our leaders. Maybe they're referring to Crom. I hope not. But if they have captured Hellscream, I'll make them regret it. Come, my warriors. We must drive the humans back.
Yes, let's fight. Fight, fight, fight. This is where Chain Lightning really comes in handy. Now, we actually only have 4 grunts with us right now. That's okay. We got more in production. Alright.
The wretched humans have been destroyed.
Yes, they have.
Move Thrall and the rest of your forces across the bridge and locate Grom.
Now, as you heard, the narrator just told us we need to cross this newly built bridge. But we're not going to do that right now. We're actually going to go ahead and cut it here. We're going to save the game. And save it as number 1. Save. And that's going to do it for us for today, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have liked it, please leave a thumbs up or a comment. If you've really enjoyed it, if you thought it was informative and helpful, then please subscribe. I'll have more coming out for you guys next week. We'll be back with Thrall and the Orcs, and then we'll be continuing on with the storyline. This has been Elysian Castaic. Spread the word, guys. I'm trying to get more views out, and the more views I get, the more videos will be going out. Let's just put it that way. Spread the word. Tell your friends. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you later. This is Elysian Castaic, and I'm out. Later, guys.